and people can join as they wish. So for today's class, we are going to cultivate. It's a really popular word, but that's what we're doing. A little gratitude. So a lot of times when we decide that there are things about ourselves that we want to change or new directions that we'd like to take in life, which is positive, we don't always take time to appreciate where we are and what we have right now in this moment before we move on. A lot of times we are sort of constantly ready for the next thing or are thrown the next thing, whether we're ready for it or not. And it's only when we can look back that we have gratitude for these things that we didn't notice in the first place. For example, right now with what's going on, I was just saying to my friend the other day, I really miss going out to hear live music. Like, I love to dance. And over the past year or so, really haven't gone out, haven't listened to a lot of music live, haven't gone dancing, just, a lot of things going on. And it made me realize how much these things that really speak to my heart or I really enjoy that I took for granted. And so for today's practice, we're going to just take a moment for the moments right now today. What can we be grateful for? I can be grateful that I have this space to live in. It's raining outside, which is beautiful and I love it, but I certainly wouldn't want to sleep in it. I can be grateful for my cat over here who is sitting up on the windowsill and sweet and wonderful. And I can be grateful for this physical body that I was given here to be here in. When it comes to body transformation or spirit transformation or things that we decide that we're going to work on for ourselves, all of that is great. But we also need to take time to have a little gratitude for where we are right now or where our body or spirit has carried us so far. So with that being said, and I keep saying that, this is just a funny thing, I keep saying with that being said, and certain ex of mine used to say that all the time, and it drives me crazy, and every time I say it, I hear his voice, and it cracks me up because I hate when he says it, but apparently it comes out of my mouth now. Good times. Anywho, we are going to begin with a little lightheartedness never hurt anybody. A little gratitude. This is supposed to be fun, also supposed to make you feel good. Please don't take anything too seriously. It's just yoga. And yoga, we talk about a lot, really just means to yoga or to become one with the divine or the God within yourself and the God, the all God. So, and I don't mean God, capital G, I just mean whatever that means to you. Goddess, universe, whatever that means to you. All right, let's begin in a seat. Find yourself an easy seat for a few minutes. We're going to take a small meditation moment. I'm going to grab a blanket to sit up on. If you have a blanket or a pillow that you'd like to sit up on, please grab that. I'm going to say a couple of things before we begin here. We're going to, in our gratitude practice, scan through our bodies. If you are an amputee, if you are missing a particular limb, or if you are missing due to surgery or something, some part of our body that I go through, please just focus on the next body part adjacent that maybe does that job. For example, if we are going through our arms and your hands and you are missing your hand, your forearm, your elbow, the next part of your arm probably does the job of that hand for you. So please focus on that area and give gratitude to that part of your body for doing extra work. All right, let's take a few deep breaths together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Welcome to Wicked Kind Yoga. Let's be kind to ourselves as we move through today's practice. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let your thumbs press up against your breastbone and your breastbone press back. Feel the connection to yourself. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Keep your eyes open. Know that I will guide you for the first few minutes, so there's no need to watch the video, but you can if you'd like. Just begin to notice what your breath feels like. Notice what the air feels like on your skin. Notice what you hear around you. Allow that awareness of your hearing to travel from the farthest point away, closer, closer, until your sound awareness is focused only on your breath. Take a deep breath in and pull it all the way down to your belly. And let it go out through the nose. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in chest, lungs, belly. Breathing out, dropping belly, lungs, chest. Again, breathe in chest, lungs, belly. Breathing out, belly, lungs, chest. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2. Begin to elongate and smooth out that breath. And begin to find space in the in-between. As you breathe in, you are full of this prana, this life force energy. What does that feel like? And as you exhale, fully exhale and are completely empty and ready to accept, what does that feel like? We're going to shift our focus now from our breath to our feet. Moving into the right foot. Dropping your hands if you'd like. You can place your hands on your feet. Take your hands if you'd like. Place your thumb in the middle of your foot. Give yourself a little massage. Keeping your eyes closed if you'd like. Give a little gratitude here. Right foot first, and left foot. Carry your breath in and down to your toes. Maybe you imagine that your breath has a particular color or translucent light, something. Breathe that breath in and down to your toes. Give gratitude for your feet, carry you around, stabilize you, give you balance. And let your awareness travel up your right leg first into your ankle. Breathe that breath, that color, that light, that life force into your ankle, into your shin, up to your knee on the right side. Let that breath travel all the way up through your knee, through your thigh, into your hip, filling your right leg entirely now. Gratitude for this leg that takes you everywhere you need to be, spontaneously dances with joy, is strong and runs miles, lifts weights, carries you out of bed each day. Whatever it is, whatever your leg does for you, little gratitude. Shift your awareness now to your left leg, beginning in your foot. Fill the leg, fill the foot with your breath. All the way in and down. Let it breathe into your toes. Maybe that breath light illuminating on the ends of your toes. Gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Let that awareness travel up through your calf and your shin, your knee and your thigh, and up into your hip. For a moment, take your legs out long in front of you. If your eyes are closed, open them just for a moment. Look at your toes. Look at your feet. Connect with your legs. Give yourself a sense of gratitude. Give yourself a thank you. Thank your body for being here in all of its form, whatever it is. It's not broken. It's not wrong. Say thank you. Bring your legs back in. Return to your seat. Close your eyes again. Find your breath in. Down to your belly. Pause. And out again. Find that breath in. Chest. Lungs. Belly. And out. Dropping. Belly. Lungs. Bring your awareness now to your hip space and your pelvic area. A lot of stuff that happens here that we don't want to talk about. Let's send a little gratitude this way. Our body is magical in the way that it works all on its own. We spend a lot of time criticizing or being ashamed or embarrassed about things that happen. Just send a little gratitude. Thank you, body, for working for me every day. And if there's any spot in your body that you get to that maybe isn't working, or maybe you're sick, or maybe something's going on, send gratitude to your body for trying to work, and send a little love and help it out. Remember to keep breathing in, lungs, belly filling, pausing in that moment of being full of breath, and then exhaling fully, pausing in that moment. Let your awareness travel up now to your belly, stomach area. Fill with breath. Give gratitude. Send that color or that light that you decided on your breath, send that into your belly. If you'd like here, you can activate your belly, you can place your hands over top. Feel the rise and fall. You can pull in a little bit if you'd like. Not engage your core as a muscle thing, but engage your muscles here as a connection to yourself. And you can leave your hands on your lap, you can bring your hands up to your heart, you can place your hands over your heart if you'd like, as you bring your awareness up to your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. What does that feel? This right here is yoga. This connection with your breath, with yourself. Give gratitude for your lungs, your heart that beat. Even as we're stressed, as we carry on about our days, as we worry or find joy, our heart just keeps on beating. Lungs just keep on filling. Give gratitude for this. If you're healthy right now, breathe it in. Maybe take a second here to breathe in the sickness or suffering of others. And in place of gratitude, breathe out your health. Give thanks in your ability to be there for others. Drop your hands down, bring your awareness up through your shoulders, down through your arms and out your fingertips. Bring your breath to flow in and out across your chest and down and out your fingers. Give gratitude for your hands. Cook your meals. You wash your dishes. You play your music. You high five your friends. Give gratitude for your hands. Let your awareness travel up your arms and into your shoulders. These arms that you have, bring them up if you like. Feel them. Give gratitude. Thank you for all the hugs that you give, the work that you perform, the dances that you do. Thank you. Let your awareness travel up your throat now. To your throat center here. Your voice. With gratitude for this voice. Give thanks for being able to be heard. That voice that sings, even if it's terrible, you have it. Can you imagine a place in which you couldn't speak at all? Ever have those dreams where you can't talk, can't scream? Give gratitude that that's not your reality. Little things we don't think about. Let your awareness travel up through your neck into your face. Give gratitude for this space. A space that is uniquely your own. That shows your emotion, whether you like it or not sometimes. Give gratitude for every wrinkle, every smile line, every freckle, every sunspot, everything that is there. Give gratitude for the life that you have lived that has built these things on your face. Give gratitude for your eyes that see, your nose that smells, your mouth to talk, to kiss, to taste. Let your awareness travel up through your mind, into the crown of your head. Giving gratitude for the thinking brain. What a magical, magical place the brain is. Neurons firing, connections made. This magic place of wonder. We don't even know yet how everything works. Science doesn't even know yet how your brain works completely. It is magic. This control center that we have, and then the ability that we have to shift our mind and our focus and our feelings. Connect here. Connect your breath to your mind. And notice, how do you feel? And let your awareness travel out through the crown of your head and into the space directly around you. Give gratitude for the ability to pick up on spiritual energy, the energy of others, a connection to something outside of our physical body. Bring your hands out to your side, and with your eyes closed, gather that energy around you. Bring your hands above your head, your palms to touch, and bring your hands down to your heart. Let your eyes flutter open. Look down at yourself. Here you are. You are here, the core self that you are, the spirit self, and you are here, what we recognize as us, this physical body that we're in, what the world sees. You're both here. As we move today, let's connect the self, the spiritual self, the true self, and the physical body. Inhale, let's begin by bringing your arms out to the side and up overhead. Big breath in. And as you exhale, let your elbows fall first, fingertips follow. Down we go. Again, inhale up. Make your breath strong. Inhale. Let that breath float your arms up. Exhale strong. Connect the movement of your arms with your breath. Inhale one more time up. This time on your exhale, drop your right hand down, let your left arm lean up overhead. Stretch your fingertips long through your right hand, down through your left hip. Long line of energy here. Connect yourself to your breath. This entire practice today, I'd just like you to connect to how things feel. You have gratitude for your moving parts and see how you feel. Drop your right shoulder down away from your ear. Create space here in the right side body. Be careful not to immediately come into this, and I know I say this in every video, but it's a tendency to want to come over into this little curl. Avoid that tendency. Long, strong space in the right side. Long, strong fingertips. Inhale up through center. Drop now to the left side. Right, left arm comes over, straight arm first. Long line of energy, right hip through right fingertips, all the way stretch. And then when you're ready, bend that left elbow and let that stretch go a little further. Breathe in, big. Feel your side body open. Feel the space in the armpit. Open your fingertips. You can feel that all the way through. All right, inhale up. Now we're going to go breath with movement, side to side, nice and gentle. Exhale over, right side. Inhale up. You don't have to go fully into it. Just want you to connect your breath to the movement here. Out and in. Out and in. Out to the left side, and then we're going to pause the next time that we get to the right. In through center. And over to the right. Okay, long arm up, bend the right elbow. Now on your next inhale, we're going to roll the top shoulder back, open up through the chest. Notice the different sensations here. Connect your body to the places in your, connect your breath to the places in your body that you can feel this in. So if you feel this in your left side body, press your hip down, open up through the belly, be aware of what's happening. You can look up towards the sky, light. Breathe in and out. And back through center. Bring your palms together, bring your hands down to your heart, exhale. Pause just for a moment. Notice if you feel anything different in the left and the right side. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to the left side. Left hand comes down. Bend your left elbow. Over first. And then inhale, roll that right shoulder back. Open up through the front body. Open up through the chest. Open up through the neck. And back through center. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, drop your shoulders down. Shine your chest forward. Inhale, reach up, palms meet. Exhale, down to chest. Take a moment here to roll your head just a couple of times. Just warm up the neck. Let the chin drop towards center. And bring your right ear over your right shoulder. Now, even in this, drop your chin to center. You can close your eyes. See if you can even visualize every muscle, every bone as you do these movements. Connecting. What is happening? Bring your chin back to your chest and lift your head. Bring your fingertips behind you now, pinkies facing behind you, thumbs facing forward. Roll your shoulders up and back just for a moment. Let your fingertips rest on the ground behind you. Shine your chest forward. Breathe in. Bring yourself back to that sense of gratitude. When we say breath with movement, we can't have that without our lungs. Breathe in. Thank yourself. Thank your lungs. Sit back up. If you're sitting on a block or a blanket, let's remove that first. And we're going to come all the way over into a tabletop position. We're going to begin with some movement for today. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to move all the way through the whole body so that we can connect with every part of ourselves. All right, tabletop position. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, fingertips wide. Press your fingertips into your mat. Align the wrist crease with the front edge of the mat and check in with your index fingers that they're parallel to one another, both pointing towards the front of the mat. Tuck your toes. Take 1 second and sit back, connect with your toes. Press your toes into the mat, stretch your feet out. Hello, feet. All right. Inhale, drop your belly. Lift your tail, lift your head, cow pose. Shine your chest forward, press into your hands. On the exhale, we're gonna roll it up to cat pose. Press through the palm, the base of the palm, all the way up. Round your spine, exhale, big exhale. Let's keep it going. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Keep going here for a couple of minutes. You don't have to watch the video here, just keep going. I'll tell you when we're gonna move on. If you'd like, you can close your eyes here and just really connect with your body. When these things happen, these movements happen, what part of your body is moving? And what does it feel like? Are there places that need you to pause for a moment and breathe into them? Let your exhale come out through your mouth if you need it. Let's have 2 more rounds wherever you are, and then let's pause. We'll meet in just a neutral spine. All right, when you get to your neutral spine, check in with yourself here. See how you feel. Actually, let's take a moment, bring the knees together, sit back on the feet, bring your hands to your heart. How do you feel? At the end of a yoga practice, we, a lot of times we'll be like, wow, you feel really good at the end of it. But you don't notice how good you feel as each little transition happens during the class. So we just want to take some time to, this morning, not always pause in between, but just pause in between and see how it feels. All right, let's move on. Bring your fingertips back, widen your knees back. Tuck your toes. Press through the base of the palms and through your fingertips. Press down through your toes and let your knees hover. Lift your knees up off the mat. Connect with your body here. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Breathe. Press your chest center up to find some strength here in the back. Breathe. 2 more full breaths in and out. And when you're ready, up and over, hips come back. Press back through your heels, your first downward facing dog. Widen your hands if you need to. Sometimes they need to come a little wider than shoulder here, a lot of the time actually. We're gonna just do this little exercise. Breathe in, bend your knees and look forward. Breathe out, drop your heels, straighten your legs as much as you want or you can, and press your chest back towards your thighs. Okay, so breathe in and down, look up. Breathe out, drop your heels, press your chest back. Keep going. In and out, nice and slow with your breath. In, last one, and out. And then lower all the way down to the knees. Sit back for a moment. Give your wrists a break. How do you feel? And come all the way back, bring them back to our downward facing dog. So hands come down, toes tuck under. Press your hips up. Moving really slowly now, we're gonna walk to the front, top edge of our mat. Really slow. So toes, ball of your foot, heel. Toes, ball of your foot, heel. Walk up nice and slow. Connect with every part of your body as you move. Until you get to the top of your mat, take a big breath in. And exhale, forward fold. If your hands do not reach your mat, you can either have blocks here or you can just bend your knees more. I'm not stretched out yet this morning, so you can see my knees are generously bent, and that's okay. Stay here in your forward fold and breathe just for a moment. Connect with this space in your sit bones, the space in your back. Let your head be heavy. What is happening? Big breaths in and out. And then on your next inhale, we're going to sit back a little bit, bring your weight back a little bit into your heels, bend your knees. Like you're going to ski, you're going to come up almost like through chair and sweep all the way up. Bring your hands down to your heart. How do you feel? Catch your breath if you need to. Sometimes just coming up from the forward fold to standing, for some people, for me, a lot of the time makes me lightheaded, so I always need to pause and take an extra breath. So if you need to do that at any point in any practice, please do that. All right, we're going to inhale the hands down to come up. I'm going to turn this way just so you guys can see. And then as you exhale, make sure your tailbone is not pressed out. Tuck yourself in here. Be nice and strong in your base. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the elbows wide, chest forward, cactus arms. Breathe in and up. And exhale, pull it down. 2 more. Up. And back. And 1 more. Up. And back. Stay here for a moment. Press your chest forward. Lift your chin a little bit, but be careful not to creep the back of the neck. And then inhale up. Exhale, we're going to come all the way down through center. Bring your palms to touch. Sit back a little bit and come all the way down. You're in your forward fold again. Big breath in. Exhale, let it hang. Not hang, let down. Let gravity do its thing. Inhale, halfway lift up. You can straighten your spine here, keeping your fingertips on the mat, or you can use your shins to press out a little bit further. When you do that, you can feel your shoulders press away from your ears, but just be careful not to press your knees. You don't want to lock your knees back. Exhale, refold. Plant your palms, step your feet back to plank. Here we're going to connect with the whole body. Right? If this is not an option for you, half plank is fine. Or tabletop, if you just really are not feeling it, tabletop is fine. Let's take a second here if you can to connect. Really tuck your toes. Press your heels back. Press your toes forward. Heels back, rocking back and forth. Press it. Check in with your body. Pull your belly back towards your spine. And drop your knees if they're not dropped already. Untuck your toes and lower all the way to the belly. Letting the spine come down a little bit. Vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way down till your forehead meets your mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, roll your shoulders back, elbows point behind you. We're going to inhale and press up into a little baby cobra. Let your breath feel the movement here. Instead of using your hands to press really hard into the mat, breathe in and feel your chest lift. Up we go. Now, pause here for a moment. Hold this. Use your muscles. Check in with the back of your neck. This is not a thing. Straighten your neck out, okay? But if you can't breathe or talk, you're not in the right position. Bring your head down. Keep holding, keep breathing. Connect with every part of your body. Feel your belly press into the mat. And exhale all the way down. Tuck your toes. Press yourself back up into a tabletop. This time, bring the toes together, widen the knees back to child's pose. Pause here in child's pose. Let your hips be heavy. You can widen your elbows if you'd like to create more space. Drop your chest down towards your mat. Breathe deep. Breathe so deep that you can feel the back side of your rib cage expand away from each other. Make space for your breath. And back up your table. And sit back on your feet. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. we're gonna go through that, what we just did with our breath a few times. The point here is to connect and give gratitude to your body on every step of the way. Okay? So here we go. Give yourself a breath here for a moment. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And if there's a part of your body that has trouble with any of this, always send your breath and a little love and listen to yourself. If there's something that doesn't feel right, don't do it. You can always ask questions. We can modify. Let me know. All right, here we go. Tabletop position, check in. Here we go. We're gonna do one round of cat cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, pull the belly back. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, lift your knees. Inhale where you are. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. One round of movement here. So inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, press it back. As you breathe, walk to the top of your mat. Take your time. When you get there, get yourself a big breath in. And exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, sit back a little bit, rise all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back to plank. One breath, rock back and forth. Lower your knees, drop all the way down to your belly, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release down to the mat. Inhale, press yourself back up. Your tabletop, find your child's pose. And pause. Stay here. When you're ready, back up through tabletop, bring your knees together, sit back, bring your hands to your heart. 2 more times all the way through, same thing. Tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly. Cow pose. Exhale, press through your hands, really press, bring those shoulders away from each other. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Exhale, let your knees hover. Inhale where you are. Exhale, press it back, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, press your hips back. Press your chest towards your thighs. Begin to walk your feet forward. Other than the forward fold where your head is hanging, always be aware of your neck. Be in control of your head as well. It weighs a lot, and we can't just be flinging it around in these poses. So keep your integrity all the way up through your neck. Exhale, forward fold fully. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands back, chest forward, open. Even here, connect all the way through your fingertips. What do they feel like? Inhale up, hands meet. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Take a breath here. Notice what this pose really feels like. Hips are in line with shoulders, belly's pulled in. And then drop your knees, drop your chest all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Or full cobra if you're in the mood. Just be careful not to pinch your lower back here. Be aware of the arch coming from the mid to upper back, not the lower back. Exhale down. Tuck your toes, press back up, tabletop, and find your child's pose. And pause. Bring yourself back up. Bring your knees back together, sit back, bring your hands to your heart. This is going to be the last round. So think about, it's not about breaking a sweat, it's not about if you can do a handstand or not. This is yoga, connecting to your truest sense of self. Can you really, for this last round, if you haven't already, really connect with your body and what is happening? Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about even what I'm saying or if your breath is right. Only worry about how does it feel in your body. Give gratitude for the parts that are moving. Give gratitude for the parts that you cannot see or feel, like your lungs and your heart. You can't always tell that they're going. Connect with your body. This is yoga. Okay, here we go. Tabletop position. Get yourself ready. Take a breath. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round your spine. Cat pose. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, lift your knees, let them hover. Inhale where you are. Exhale, downward facing dog, up and down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Connect with your hands, connect your fingertips, connect your toes. Exhale, press back, chest towards thighs. On your inhale, begin your walk forward. Connect with your body. How does this feel in every muscle, every bone? When you get to the top of your mat, inhale, big breath in so that you can fully forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Inhale through chair pose all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palms to touch, bring them down through your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, let your lungs fill and lift you up. Exhale, refold, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a moment here to check in, breathe, rock back and forth. And then drop your knees, lower your chest all the way. Prepare for this last cobra. Whatever you might need, adjust yourself, roll your shoulders back, inhale, press the belly into the mat. Lift your hands if you want. And exhale down. Press yourself back up through tabletop, child's pose. Stay here for a moment. Bring yourself back up through tabletop. And bring your legs around. Come all the way down to a seat. Let's bring the legs out long in front of you. And come all the way down to the mat on your back. Bring the legs both up towards the ceiling, feet towards the ceiling. Now we're going to come into a reclined pose with Gomukhasana legs for a quick hip and outer thigh stretch. So you're going to cross your right leg over your left as if you were going to sit in a chair, like you're going to girly style sit in a chair, right? Right leg over left. And then bend both knees, so bend your left knee as well, so your soles of your feet are pointing in opposite directions. And you can stay here just like this if you'd like. Otherwise, you can gently reach up and grab your calves or your ankles or even your toes. Just be gentle with yourself. Keep your feet flexed. Be careful not to point your feet here. Bring your legs down towards you, feeling that nice stretch in the outer thigh, especially on the right side, in the hip area. Be careful in the back of your neck here not to bring your throat up so that your neck is cranked, for lack of better words. Elongate the back of the neck. Gently pull your legs down towards you. Don't forget to breathe. If this is not a attainable pose for you, you can keep the left leg up straight and bring just the right foot across like a figure four, and then pull that left leg in and have a similar effect on the right hip. We're going to stay here for about 30 more seconds, so find your breath. And release your legs, unwind. Bring the soles of both feet to the mat. Bring your feet as wide as your yoga mat and let your knees fall in together. This is constructive rest pose. This is a nice place in between postures to allow your spine to settle down and your whole body to settle down. Just breathe here for a moment. You can place your hands over your belly. And then we're going to go to the other side. Right leg, left leg up. Left leg crosses over right, like you're going to sit in a chair. Here you are in your, meeting. It's our morning meeting. Then bend the right leg as well, so now your feet are pointing in opposite directions. You can stay here if you like. You can gently pull your knees down towards your chest. Just be careful that you're not pulling on yourself. You want this to be a nice, gentle stretch. You don't need to force anything. If you'd like, you can reach up and grab your big toe with your index finger and your middle finger. And gently pull your feet towards you, keeping your feet flexed, being aware of what's happening in the back of your neck. Breathe. Gently pull the legs towards your chest. Again, a figure 4 on this side has a similar effect. Just like at the beginning where we gave thanks to our feet, this would be a good place to do that. You can reach up and touch your feet and just say thank you for being here. Send some love and gratitude to your hips, to your belly. And then release your feet. Soles of both feet come to the mat. Let your knees come in together again. Making a little tent. Place one hand over your belly and one hand over your heart. And when you're ready, let's stretch the feet out long. Coming into our Shavasana for today. Feet out long. Adjust yourself, pick up the fleshy parts of your body that need to be moved around. Get your back flush with your mat. Let your feet be wide enough so that your feet can fall open. Create space between your upper arm and your rib cage so that your hands can fall open, palms face up. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Soften the space between your eyebrows and in front of your ears. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. This is the time to let everything go. The to-do lists don't matter right now. Anything that happened in the practice doesn't matter right now. Without thinking about it, let your body soak it in. Those versions of you, the physical body and your spiritual self, soak in your practice. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana longer, you of course can. Otherwise, just for the sake of this video, we're going to begin to wake ourselves up. Big breath in, filling the whole body. Stretch your toes out, stretch your fingertips up overhead. Roll over to your right side and pause here. In this fetal pose, we let our practice be reborn within us. So anything that you've learned about yourself over this last hour, any thoughts you might have had, any messages you might have received, this is where we get ready to be reborn and carry those messages with us into this next part of our day, next part of our life. Take a moment to smile about that. And then when you're ready, press yourself all the way up into a seat. Check in with yourself again. And the words check in, I know, are cliche and overused, but really that is what we're doing. Like, hey self, how are you today? How are you feeling? All versions of yourself, spirit and body. One more breath together. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Gather your own energy, the energy of those around you. Bring it down to your heart. Take your palms, rub them together. If you know me, you know I like this. Rub them together faster, faster, faster. Create some heat. And then separate your palms just about an inch. Energy. It's what we're made of. Bring your palms together. Look down at your body. Give gratitude for everything you have within and everything you have without. If you are in a home and you are safe and you are physically well, then you're doing pretty good. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Blessed be.